You're listening to Blue Radio, bringing the vibe.
Good afternoon, good morning, good evening, and good night, depending on where you are watching this from. My name is Pauline. I am Pastor Pauline Jumbale. And many of you watching this right now, I know you can connect from the Sunday Express Gospel Show right here in Blue Radio Studios. And thank you for those who have been following, those who have been sharing, those who have been liking. But also I know normally we do the the call, or we make the call at the end of the program. But today I want to begin with that because there's so much in our YouTube channel that is Blue Radio Kenya. There's so much that you can really, you can really catch up with there. So I welcome all of you to just go to our Blue Radio Kenya YouTube channel, and please make sure you subscribe. Make sure you share, make sure you like, whatever content you see there worth sharing, please just go ahead and do that. And I can assure you, there's so much that you will want to share from there. Now, is it a week or 2 weeks ago, I was here. I just love being around cameras, ever since I was a little girl. I just love, staying around cameras. I don't know why, but now I think that is coming up alive now. Now, 2 weeks ago, I was here with the launch, or rather giving the concept of a podcast podcast that you'll keep seeing at our YouTube channel, Blue Radio Kenya, and that launch, or that talk, was about a concept of of what we have called the unmarried. And I have already started getting questions. People are saying they are confused. They don't understand. Like, Pastor, really? You mean the unmarried are not just single? And I say, yes, they are not just single people. We will catch up, and I believe that we are going to make justice to that concept, the unmarried. But today I am here again. I remember, I think last Sunday I was also here with a group of youth from this church, from Crisco Fellowship Central, and we had a nice talk with them, and I believe that going forward we are going to have vibrant talks, because today I am here with what I have called the generational gap. Okay, and why the generational gap? First and foremost, I have said I'm a pastor, and this is to say that I am a born again believer, and I believe so much in hearing, God speak some things. And I remember sometimes last year, just before the Gen Z movement in the country, God impressed it so much in my spirit that we talk about the Gen Zs. That is how just the Gen Zs. And I thought about it, I prayed about it, and when I got, when I was sure that God wanted me to speak, to speak a message in that direction, I started engaging. Professionals, people that are working with the Gen Zs, or rather the youth in general. And I got a very, I got a professional I got a professional who deals with the youth, and he broke it down so well. So when God put that message, I called him into the studios, and you can go to our YouTube channel. You will get the information there, or you will get the conversation there. And so we named it, we named our series The Generational Gap. You know, the generational gap, where we talked matters, you know, the Gen Zs and all that. Little did I know that, because I remember that was in April, and 2 months after that, we had the eruption of the Gen Zs, and I said, wow, this is very interesting. And it really made me know that indeed, first and foremost, God speaks, but also I thought deeper about this, and I thought of coming up with a concept, and so that we can move forward with this agenda. There's a lot of disconnect with the youth and their parents, the Gen Zs. I mean, there's a lot of disconnect with the parents, and some homes are so miserable, so miserable. And you know what? Times are changing. Times are changing, and so we've got to change with the times. All right? And I know you will have some questions there, but we will answer them. When I say you change with the times, I don't mean that now you kama mimi hivi, you know, now like I start dressing, I don't know how, you know, but we've got to move with the time, because yeah, times are changing. So we came up, so the generational gap, and we came up with the generational gap series, which the pastor I invited that time, being a professional, he did a lot of justice to this. And so now I have come up with a concept for the Generational Gap Forum. Okay? And wow, this is where we are going to truly bridge the gap that exists between the youth, the Gen Zs. Siku hizi waniao Gen Zs, sasa wanaitwa Gen Zs. We are going to bridge that gap, and God is going to help us so that we can be able to live in cohesion. We can live in peace. We don't have to live like two different animals in our homes. Unakuta mama akona depression, the father has depression, the children are depressed, everybody is depressed in that home. And it's not good. That is not God's idea. That is not that is not what God wants for us. Okay, so the Generational Gap Forum, where we bridge the gap that exists between generations. So, what is our mission in this? Our mission is to foster understanding and collaboration between generations. We want to promote respect, empathy, and shared solutions for the challenges and opportunities we face together. All right? Yes, we are facing the challenges together. The children, the youth, the younger, the older, all of us, we are in this together. So therefore, we must come up, with opportunities that will help us being able to face these challenges together. But also, we have our core values in this forum, and one of the values is respect. Okay, this is valuing, being able to appreciate the unique experiences and perspectives of all generations. Okay. Nimesikia hata kwa manyumba mtoto anasema, kwani mbona unanidharau mami, mbona unanidharau daddy? Those things are there, but we want to live respecting one another so that we are able to value. Mtoto mdogo anaweza kulearn kutoka kwa baba yake, na hata mzee pia anaweza kulearn kutoka kwa mtoto wake. Okay, so this is where we talk matters respect, but also we want to talk matters empathy. This is where we shall actively seek to understand the challenges and also aspirations of others. All right? This is a very interesting one. We have to be able to understand the challenges and the aspirations of the other. All right, so we also have collaboration. This is where we are going to work together to find common ground and create positive change. Yes, we are going to work together, both the young and the old. And God helping us, we shall be having these forums. Let me not preempt. We are talking about the the core values of this forum. All right. So collaboration, we are going to be able to work together so that we are able to find common ground and create positive change. Then in this forum, we are trusting God that we have activities. We want to have activities like, the intergenerational workshops. Now, this is where we come together, the young and the old, okay? So that we can have workshops together, all right? Then we can handle topics like technology and communication. This thing of technology, imeleta shida sana. I get it, even in my house, I ask for a question and you see, I have a smartphone. And even the smartphone that I have, it's my son who went and bought it for me. I had actually told him I want this kind of phone. And he came back, with another phone. And he told me, Mama, this is better than the one you are asking for. It has, I don't know what. And I have realized anytime I want to change my phone, one of my sons would just tell me, Mama, if you want to change to another phone, give me your phone. And I'm like, why? Why would you need my phone? It has a lot of my stuff, and now ananiambia, we will be able to transfer it to you. I don't know what, all that. Because they tell me I have not used that, I have not done justice to that phone. There's so much that I can do with that phone. And this problem, it is not only me who has that problem. There are so many people, there are so many parents who are struggling with this. So we shall deal with matters technology and communication. This is where we shall explore the impact of technology on relationships, okay, communication styles, and work habits across generations, okay? But also, we want to have values and beliefs. This is where we shall be able to discuss how different generations perceive social issues, ethics, and cultural norms, all right? Then also, we want to talk about financial literacy. This is where we shall share knowledge and strategies for navigating financial challenges at different life stages. This is also very, very crucial, something that really we need to talk about, in this forum, the Generational Gap Forum, all right? Okay, so we shall also have shared experiences, and we shall have intergenerational volunteering. Okay, this is where we shall be able to engage in community service projects together. Okay, also we want to in this forum we want to foster a sense of shared purpose. All right. We will also talk about cultural exchange events. This is where we shall be able to celebrate traditions and learn from each other's histories. Now, this is very, very crucial because the youth, there are some things, they don't understand. And, it's like, what? This is too huge for us, as youth. But I always say, and it's okay because most of our children, we have born them in town, we have brought them up in town, they have gone to school in town, they have gone to colleges in town, and so they have very little understanding about culture, especially from where they come from. You know, some of them, they don't know. The other day I was with a gentleman and we were talking about culture and he was like, we were talking and I was telling him, I have learned in college, I learned about bad and good culture. That is in Bible school. And yeah, I came to know that there's bad and good culture. You don't have to stick on to this culture simply because, you know, it is ours. That is why now there's the FGM thing that we are getting rid of, and so many other cultures that are not good. So in this forum, we shall always also be able to celebrate traditions and learn from each other. Let's hear what the older generation has to say about the youth and the generation that we are in. So we shall also have mentorship programs, okay? And then there's what we call reverse mentoring. This is where younger generations mentor older generation or older adults on technology and digital skills. This is a bit interesting also. Yeah. So that we don't look at the youth. We don't want to look at the youth, you know, like, you know, hawa watoto wamepotea kabisa, hii technology imewaharibu, you know, sio mzuri na nini. Right now, I appreciate technology myself. I can't say I know much, but at least, you know, I'm even here. This is part of technology and I really enjoy it and I embrace it. So we shall have the younger mentoring the older and on technology and digital skills so that they don't demonize these skills and say, hiyo ni mambo ya siku hizi. Okay, mambo ya siku hizi, but we need to move with the times. Remember, I said. Then traditional mentoring. This is where now the older generations share wisdom and life experiences with younger individuals. Yes, we have to appreciate that our children or the youth really need this kind of mentoring where they get to understand, you know, they're able to get some wisdom, you know. It's not that now tumefika kwa generation hii technology and communication skills, now we are getting rid of everything. No, not at all. So we shall have traditional mentoring, and then we shall also have open dialogue sessions, okay? We shall have open dialogue sessions, and then we shall have panel discussions. All right, this is where we shall feature speakers from different generations discussing current events and and things that are happening in the societies, the issues that are happening around us. We also hope to have community forums where we shall be able to create safe spaces for open and honest conversations about generational differences. Remember, the first forum, we have already launched this, by the way, and we did it physical. It was a physical launch, and we had very interesting conversations. You know, the questions the youth were asking, you know, sometimes unaziba macho hivi kwanza unacheka kwa ndani, and then now you start helping. But I can assure you, we must be able to have these community forums so that we can have, you know, just safe spaces where we can have candid conversations about the generational differences, because they are real. We cannot run away from these ones. All right. So what are the benefits that come with this forum? One of the benefits is reduction in conflict. Okay, at least we are able to minimize, we will be able to minimize the conflict that is so prevalent right now in our homes, even in offices. All right, so we shall have increased understanding and empathy, leading to fewer misunderstanding and conflicts. That one you will agree with me. We shall also have an enhanced collaboration whereby we shall improve communication and teamwork across generations. We shall have stronger communities, believe you me, because we will be able to bridge We will be able to build bridges between the generations, and we will be able to create more resilient and supportive communities. Okay? Then the other benefit is personal growth. Participants will be able to gain new perspectives, they will be able to gain new skills and also friendships. All right? So the target audience in this forum is all generations. Remember, we are bringing the young adults, we are bringing the young and the old. So this includes the young adults, the middle-aged adults, and the seniors. So fikiria wale seniors, they have nothing to offer. Believe you me, they have a lot of wisdom to offer. So community organizations, schools, and workplaces, okay? I want to make a call. I want to make a call at this point, because this is just rolling out the concept, and the things that we expect to do. So right from now, I want to make an invite to individuals, to organizations and communities to join me and to join us, so that we are able to bridge the generational gap that is in existence. You can contact us to learn more about upcoming events right here. You can contact us to learn more about the volunteer opportunities, and how to get involved. All right? But also I want to give some additional considerations. Accessibility, okay? Accessibility. This is where we shall ensure that this forum is accessible. Remember, we said we are bringing all ages together, okay? All ages together, so we shall be able to bring all ages together with their abilities, okay? But also we shall do marketing. Atutaki iwe tu, there are those forums where una feel like you are umewekwa tu mahali in a box. No, actually we are going to go outside the box, okay? So that we enjoy, wale wazee wataenjoy pale walipo, vijana pale walipo, the young adults, all those age groups will be able to enjoy the moment. And so we are going to use other channels, to do marketing, so that we are able to reach out the targeted people. We are going to use social media. We are going to use many other things, and God helping us, probably even newspapers and community newsletters. All right. So, as I finish, I want to say that by fostering understanding and collaboration between generations, we can create a more harmonious and inclusive society for everyone. So welcome everybody to the generational gap, where we bridge the gap. God bless you. This is your pastor and friend, Pauline Jumbale. Please make sure, again, you go to our YouTube channel, Blue Radio Kenya, and make sure you subscribe. Give us likes, give us, you can share, subscribe. You can give us those two emojis. We love that kind of response. When you do that, remember you are encouraging us. So God bless you. Thank you so much. Bye.
You're listening to Blue Radio, bringing the vibe.